Just go and watch her.
Fuck you mad at me for?
That does make it harder, and I'm not one to talk because I complain every step of everything, but if he just gonna be negative the whole time,
Then what?
why we even doing this?
Because she want to. Hey, you more than welcome to do this. I go back. You more than welcome to do it alone. Well, shit.
What are y'all doing?
This is awful. I'm Deontay.
I'm Jordan.
And welcome back to This Is Awful, The Last of Us Episode 2 reaction. We just finished watching it live. We also just watched the Cowboys lose again.
Final play, it looks like barring a penalty. Prescott over the middle of the turf, gets smoked right away, and that'll do it, the 49ers.
Go 49ers.
To the 49ers. And well, this is just our live reaction to episode 2 of The Last of Us. And starting off, I want to say I feel like this was another solid episode. I'm not ready to give it the hype that it's getting, unfortunately. And I know that's like not what people want to hear, but
Move this man!
Like personally,
Yeah.
I just feel like these episodes have been solid. Like I haven't been wild yet. Now we'll talk about it in a minute, but I just haven't been wild yet. What about you?
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like this episode was a little bit slower than the last one too. Like the last one was a lot more interesting. Not to say that I wasn't interested on this one, but the last one was a lot more interesting.
It had a lot more action to it. It was more
Right.
pace. Now this did have a little. This was more subtle, and it was a kind of a heart beating,
Yeah.
heart racing scene.
And we got more information about like the spreading and what they do during the day and how they wake up or whatever.
And we got the intro in Indonesia when
yeah.
the doctor was shook, like hey, she was like,
Bomb everybody.
Yeah, everybody.
Kill them all. Excuse me?
At least she keeping it 100 though. Yeah. God, let's go ahead.
And get me out of here.
Yeah.
Take me back to where I was at.
Yeah,
Ain't no cure, ain't no vaccine. Kill him.
And I like the fact that she wasn't like excluding herself. She was like, bomb the city now. Take me home first so I can be with my family, and then bomb the city. Like that lets you know like exactly how bad it was.
Yeah.
And it also gave us it foreshadowed about the way the fungus, the cordyceps, when Joel was explaining, or no, Tess was explaining how if you step on like a cordyceps here, it can awake the clickers far away.
Yeah, because it grows underground.
Because it grows underground, and it's all connected. And then they even did a good job of explaining it in the after episode. They explained it even further. So I think all of that is cool. And like I said, I'm pretty sure this show will kick up at some point in time. It just it hasn't done it yet. Even this. Let me ask you this: Were you emotionally connected to Tess?
No.
Okay.
Not at all. And I got kind of confused at the end because like I know that she was infected obviously, but why was she so adamant about making sure that Joel finishes this mission?
Well, I think it's because her and Joel, like she was explaining to Ellie, like she was like, we're not good people. So what she's trying to have a redemption arc, like do this, and this could possibly erase save the world, and all the bad shit that we've done could be erased.
But she only knows him from this, right? So I feel like whatever they did was out of survival.
Well, I mean, people get real shady in the name of survival.
Yeah.
Even in these times. Remember those guys from the place. The federal, I guess they weren't even federal at the time, but as soon as shit jumped off, they were ready to shoot him and his daughter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In the name of survival. So I think they've done a whole lot of terrible shit, and that was her way of trying to make up for what they've done.
Well, her time's up. She don't got no time to make it up. So she just care about his afterlife?
Well, I guess she was saying that. I guess she think that the way it works is she told Joel did it, so she get credit.
That's not how it works.
That's not how any of this works.
Okay.
You gonna blow me in hell by the time I get done. Complete this mission. You gonna be halfway to a Christmas.
I guess that was her karma when that thing wouldn't click. When she still had to come face to face with the clicker.
And I felt like it was one of those things. I'm not sure what movie it was, but the infected, was it The Walking Dead? I'm not sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. Anyone in the comments know it was a movie or a TV show where when you were infected, the other infected, they went past you. Like that's like they all run past you because they already knew, like, oh, you fuck, like we don't gotta kill you, gonna die anyway. And I thought that's what they were doing.
I didn't notice that. I thought they just didn't hear her because they were all so loud when they first came in, and then they all kind of stopped and they heard her trying to click the.
And they still kept going. I felt like that one, that one dude, that one stopped and everybody else stopped because. And my question is, why didn't he just try to attack her and bite her?
I don't know. What, he fell in love with her or something? He was tongue kissing her?
I guess maybe the cordyceps were already communicating. The fungus was already communicating with them. I'm dead ass. Like, what other reason would he stop to kiss her?
I have no clue.
And I'm pretty sure in the end they said that they changed that scene. I can't remember in the game, but I think they changed that scene to where the clickers, as far as like zombies or whatever, how did you feel about the clickers? Were they ugly enough? Did they scare you enough? Did you get your heart beating?
They weren't scary. I do like. Oh shit! There's more than one.
Yeah, that was the one came from that way, and the other one came from the.
Like how it looked like a fungus though, like it looked like a big old mushroom head.
Mushroom head, yeah. I think that, and they said it on the thing, like people who played the game would be like, "Yep, that's it," and people, and that was exactly kind of felt like they hit that right on the part.
It was very disgusting, yeah. It wasn't scary, but this whole episode just made me like, ugh, this is nasty.
And so, again, there's nothing really, to kind of, I don't want to like drag up. I don't want to talk for the sake of talking, other than, the opening with the doctor in Indonesia. Ellie and Joel are now they continue their journey on their own. Tess sacrificing herself. We know the whole thing was just for them to go out west. You don't know where, but like there wasn't really much in this episode, but probably if you break it down, there was a lot. But for right now, I didn't really see a whole lot to. Again, I don't know. I guess
this was just supposed to put them on the path to Bill and Frank, because at this point they're still just trying to find whoever the little girl is supposed to go with. But now they know that that's fucked. Now they're gonna go and introduce us to Bill and Frank that she's been talking about.
And you brought up something interesting, like, bro, we gonna have to get us a car or something. I'm not finna watch them trek across wherever they're going.
Ain't no way they gonna make it there. Well, yeah. I guess now they're not gonna go west, or they're gonna go to Bill and Frank, and they're gonna help them get to wherever they need to be faster. Because there's no way that they could do this in one season.
Well, yeah, there's 2 games, so obviously wherever they're going, they most likely don't make it because there's 2 games. That'll be cool to see how, or if they make it, or if they get there and it's like, say, bro, there's no cure. Just like that lady said. And
because what do they think they're gonna do? Like they're gonna take her DNA and replicate it?
And then, I mean, I guess, and then I don't know. I don't know.
Or her blood and suck all her blood out and pump it into other people.
Maybe not suck all her blood out, but find what's in the properties in her blood that can create a cure. It's kind of like snake venom, I guess. They take snake venom and they create anti-venom with it. I guess that's kind of how they're playing that. But it'll be interesting to see next week.
I wouldn't want to do it if I was her. That sounds like a lifelong, like I gotta sacrifice the entire rest of my life to curing other people. No thanks.
Get somebody else to do it.
Wow.
I'm gonna be hooked up to a machine for the rest of my life.
No, you just get you get 2 vials of blood. You better do what you can do.
That's what I'm saying. Like, no, that ain't gonna be enough.
Yes, make it enough.
She's one person, and there's how many people in the entire world?
But once they analyze her blood, they'll find.
No, they gonna mess up. They gonna need more.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all got 2 vials. Y'all better get it right. Y'all got 2 vials. You get 2 of them little things they do when they take your blood. You get 2 of them.
2 of them a day. You got to give the doctor more than that when you go.
Sure do. That's right. All right, you get one physical worth of blood. That's it. That's all you're getting. But yeah, other than that, I feel like the episode was very solid. The museum scene was that was actually kind of like straight out of the book. Excuse me, straight out of the video game. But other than that, I don't know. I'm gonna just be honest with you. It's still kind of boring to me. I'm sorry. It's still kind of boring to me. I don't know what it is. I guess I'm like, cause you know me, like I'm not a big zombie person. I'm not an after like the only kind of zombie movie that I really like is I Am Legend. And other than that, because I don't want to live in that world, I'm not excited about it. I guess I'm gonna keep watching. Don't get me wrong, I'm gonna keep watching, but I have not caught the Last of Us bug yet. I'm sorry. From the video game, still boring, in this TV show so far, it's still the only thing I'm really here for is Pedro Pascal. I'm not here for anything else.
Well, now I want answers, so I'm interested.
All right, well, we'll be back next week for episode 3. Hopefully you guys will be here with us. Stay tuned. Anything else we have to say before we leave?
That's it.
All right, well, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let us know what you think about the episode. If you have played the game so far, how true is it to the game? If you've completed it, if you like it so far, if you haven't, are you enjoying it? Do you feel like this is as hype as what is being told to us? Because according to the world, this is the next best thing since sliced bread. I'm holding up my reserves.